Welcome, Marie in Zone 6. Garden news flash. My mom gave me these plectranthus yesterday, and my motto is, if they're free, they're for me. So exciting. I just had to find a spot for them. Also, I went to a garage sale as of lately, and they had this adorable little weaved basket. So I put a little plastic in it with some holes, some compost, and a piece of autumn joy sedum. And I think that looks super cute. Ooh. Here near the entrance to the back garden, which is the west garden, I just planted this container down below with some plectranthus the other day, as well as a orchid blush compact sun impatient. So I've been wanting to get that one for a while, so I'm very excited about that sun impatient, and I'll see how I do with it. And with the nights warming up as they have, I felt comfortable going ahead and planting the Crazy Tunia Cosmic Pink out here outdoors, as well as this beautiful Sweet Sunshine Blueberry Vein Petunia. I think those two petunias go well with I think that's Snow Princess Lobelia, those small blooms on this Lobelia, the medium bloom on the Blueberry Vein Petunia, and the large bloom on the Crazy Tunia Cosmic Pink. Ooh la la. Across, I have this stand my mother gave me. They're my endless summers, which haven't leafed out yet. Or at least one of them. Here's the other. This one's not faring too well, the one to the left. But it should get some new growth from the bottom. On this beautiful stand my mother gave me last year, I put two of the Jazzberry Super Petunias. They did awesome for me in the ground up front last year, and also in containers. So I just had to get more. So there are two in there, and I'm hoping they overflow. And that makes kind of a triangular shape of fuchsia. There's the Crazy Tunia to the right, the Jazzberry to the left, and then the third going back, which makes kind of like a triangle. I like to do triangles sometimes, where things are planted in a triangular position. 1, 2, 3, two next and one across. And then there's this repetition right here with this container. Also, the Jazzberry Super Petunias in this container echo or form repetition with the color of the wave petunias on the back deck. So there's some repetition there with those three. Over on that table I built years ago, I also planted up these Crazy Tunias in these containers here. I like the boldness of that color on that table. I think that's pretty cool. And I really like that mirror I bought and painted that wood ash color by Bear. And I painted those lines in the mirror because it really adds a sense of depth back there instead of just kind of like a strong stop to my eye when I would look back there before and just see the wood. So I like that reflection. And back in the faux shed I built years ago, those many famous Neo, I think they're light blue, Calibracoa, they're doing okay, along with those big, BIG is the brand, big white and green leaf begonias. Those are my favorite begonias. They get huge. That company picked the right name, big. Love them. And so I have the Calibracoa, which I don't do all that great with. I love it. It doesn't seem to love me. But as a backup plant in the same container, I have those begonias. So if all else fails, my begonias will see me through. Across the way, The crocus roses, David Austin, have started to get buds. So exciting. And that sweet Mademoiselle, I think it's Milan rose, I planted back there. Seems to be holding its own. I'll see how it does. And the HF Young Clematis. The blooms are going to be big and beautiful. And I'm going to love that purple contrasting the pink blooms of the double pink knockout down here. And then the crocus roses are a creamy color. And then I'll have that purple of the clematis, as well as the purple of the Caradonna salvia, which is a perennial. So exciting. There are buds on most, if not all, of my peonies. Looking good. The purple sensation allium are coming into full bloom. And that salvia I got this year, what is it called? Spring King mini salvia is still blooming, along with those beauties, Kate fuchsia dianthus. So these purple sensations are just getting ready to bloom. There's my New Dawn climbing rose. Looking good. Lots of buds. More purple sensation. Ooh la la. Fabulous. Fabu. There's that August moon hosta I love. I adore. More peony buds. These I planted from bare root about 3-4 years ago. I think it's 2 of them together. Candy tuft I got this year, still looking good. And I have that burgundy beard's tongue, which should get pretty tall, maybe about 2.5 feet. There's so much green in the garden. I like to add a little purple or burgundy to kind of cut the green. Back yonder in this back bed, there are already buds on my quickfire back here. I love quickfire. They bud up so early. The daffodils are waning in the hidden garden. Here on the back deck, I have 3 of my autumn joy sedums, my wave petunia, globe arborvitaes, another wave petunia, some more of that mini famous calibrachoa, a Calliope geranium, a beak drinking gourd. I decided to go ahead and put the tiara blue supertunia in there. Couldn't think of another spot. And I have potted up here some Bordeaux. And hopefully looking at these containers won't drive me crazy while I'm waiting for the Bordeaux to start to grow and cascade, hopefully. Thanks for watching and your interest in my garden. Toodles!